Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be finishing out my power station by building all of the fuel generators that I can fit, or mainly that I need, in this little square here. Maybe not little, but in this square. Last time I left off, I finished making all of these batteries and finishing up my main control room grid section here. So now the main focus is going to be working on placing down all of the fuel generators, connecting them up, and turning them on and watching them do their thing. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, first step of business is actually not to place them down, but to figure out how much I can actually make, because on my satisfactory modeler thing that I used, it said that I needed
that breath of fresh air. It gets a little stale in here.
Okay, anyway, so I know how many I need to make, but I don't know what the pipe connections are going to be like. Basically what I need to do is figure out how many outputs I'm going to have, because what I'm probably going to end up doing is splitting my output based on my inputs, because like 46 point what, 875, alright, 46.875 times, let's go with like 5, yeah, 200, okay, that can fit in one. So basically I can hook up 12 refineries to a single Mark II pipeline. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and basically I just count, and I gotta find the 12th refinery, make a single pipeline out of that, and just do that for every single one, or every single 12 I guess. And then from there I need to figure out how many pipes I have and then how much I can connect to. So guess I'll do that now. Alright, I went ahead and wired down all of the turbo fuel, and instead of keeping with my satisfactory modeler on how many power stretchers and things I'd use, I'm just going to fill up 3 Mark II pipes and 1 Mark I pipe, and that'll feed about, let me check. Alright, so I can fill with all of these 280 power extractors. So then if I take 280 times 250, I will have 70,000 megawatts of power. Yes! That would be awesome. Now, if I went along with my satisfactory modeler, I would have 71,100 and like some other decimal power, but I'm happy with 70,000. A nice, good, even number. And so I'm thinking for the power extractors, or the power generators, what I can do, so I'm thinking for the fuel power generators, what I can do is have them kind of in a line. So I would have one there, one here, and just stack like, I don't know, 10, just like that. And then, but I'd have it over here in this big area. And so I need to do 240 like this for that. It's gonna be a long time. Alright, I'm thinking something like this. So I have 2 lines here, both of them are 10 each, so that's 10, 20. But this, there's a problem. This is only for like a quarter. This is only a quarter, just about, of what a max pipe can fill. This will probably be a Mark I pipe, so this is half of what a Mark I can do. So I need to build all of this again over here, and then I'm going to have to build so many extractors. This is going to take a super long time, but it's going to be totally worth it. Alright, and that's 2. So all of these generators can be powered and fed by a single Mark I pipe, which is crazy, but it's true. So now I'm gonna go and work on connecting all of these to a Mark I pipe. Alright, now that they're all connected, I need to go ahead and make 3 sections for the Mark II pipes, which is going to be a lot. Alright, I'm done. Is what I would say if I was doing another Mark I pipeline or another Mark I pipeline system, but I'm not. I'm doing a Mark II, which means I need to do this whole system again. This is a lot of power generators. Gracious. Good news is that I'll be able to fit it all, so yay! Alright, I have finished. So the crazy thing is, all of these power generators can be fed by a single Mark II pipe. That is crazy. Look at all this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. If each row is 4 rows, each row is 10. That's, wait, actually, 20, 40, 60. Wait. No. 2, 4, 6. Okay, yeah, we're good. But yeah, I will need to hook a Mark II pipeline into all of these, and then make this entire system one more time. And then I'll have all my power generators. I also don't know what I'm going to do with all this empty space. I have all this empty space. I don't know what I'm going to do it with, but I'll figure it out. Leave any ideas for comments below as to what I should add in this space. I don't really know. Maybe what I could do... Oh, actually, I can move this entire system here. So I can get rid of that, put it all here, and then have it be fed by that system. So this could be like a backup generator system that I can put here, but these will all be my main grid. Ooh, or I could just have a ton of batteries. That too. Alright, and I finished up the pipe work. I just took the pipes there, moved them over, put it in there. Now, the thing about this system though is, as it looks amazing, it's going to take a long time to wind up, but when it does, it should work efficiently. But now the thing is, I need to do this entire thing, making 4 rows, all over again. 2 more times. Oh my goodness, I completely underestimated this project. I'm definitely going to be using all this space, which is good. But, I actually might be cutting it close. Because I have to make this again. Alright, and here is the other one for the Mark II pipe. I just used one Mark I pipe over to here. But I ran into a little problem. As you can see, I'm out of room. But I have room over here. So what I'm probably going to have to end up doing is doing manifold lines along the back as well, which is fine. It's just I have to wire the pipe over here, and then over there. Oh no, I have to figure it out. Alright, and I have finished connecting up all the pipes. So as you can see, I have all the pipes go there. They wire over here. One splits over there. Another one over here, and then over here. And then I have this one last belt go all the way around, way over there, and feed into this set and this set. So now I have everything done, which looks amazing from the bird's eye view. Look at that. Imagine looking at it from there though. That's gonna look awesome. Actually, hold on for a second. I'm gonna try that. Okay, yeah, it looks awesome. Like that looks amazing. And then maybe I have like some like batteries here or something as like some backup. So I have some up here for decoration and for usage, and then I have some down here as well, just like for backup power and stuff. That would look awesome. So now the big thing is going to be taking all this and actually making it and turning it on. Alright, so to turn this on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the main grid, turn it on, and then once I do that, I'm going to turn on the water packaging first, and that will actually get everything going. So I actually know. Yeah, when I turn the main grid on, everything will turn on, and then I activate the water packaging. That'll work. They'll work regardless, but I'm just going to turn them on in order. So turn on water packaging, that'll package the water. Turn on heavy oil residue, that'll work. Then fuel packaging, which takes those two and makes the fuel, that'll go. Then the main grid, which is just obviously the main grid. Then that will turn to regular fuel, which will then combine with the compacted coal to make turbo fuel. So turn that on, and then that on. And then I'm going to let everything connect. Or I'm going to let all the pipes get filled up, which is going to take a long time. And then I'm going to have to connect all of these to a grid. So what I'm thinking I can do to make it a little easier and more efficient is I'm going to connect them to the main grid and connect each power, like connect the power generator to something that costs more power, so it'll blow the grid or blow the fuse. Then I'll connect everything to the broken fuse, so then when I turn on the fuse and reset the breaker, everything will turn on at once and everything will be running at the same time, which should work. I think. I really hope it works like that. I've never tried manifolds at this scale, so I'm really hoping everything works. But without further ado, let's give it a go. I'm going to go ahead and open them up, and oil will start, or crude oil will start flowing through. Because all these are already full. So now they're all going to go through here. So then once they come through all the pipes, they're going to come over here, go up here, and I'm going to need some pumps for that. 1 second. There we go. Alright. So now, it'll go through here, go through the pumps, go up here, and I'm going to just let it fill up all the pipes first. So I got that system done, and I think that's it. I've already powered on all the water extractors down here. Let me double check. Alright, good. So over here, I've already powered all the water extractors. So it goes through here. The pumps pump up the water into this section. And, yeah, I guess that's... Oh! Oh, I forgot something. Oh, no. I forgot one crucial thing. I don't have, plastic. I need plastic going through here. And I was going to have it... Oh, man, I forgot about that. There we go, okay. Now I just dumped some plastic in here, overclocked it. So now what's going to happen is they're going to go into here and then overflow. But yeah, see, now they're going to start getting backed up. Here we go, okay. So now we're going to start backing up the line, which is what I want to happen. So what I'm thinking is going to happen, so what I'm going to try to do is back up the line, and then I'm going to keep this system running, this plastic system running, until I see the canisters from the other end come in. So once I see them come in, then I'll shut this off because I know I have enough plastic containers to complete the loop and the whole system is fine. So now I'm just going to have to wait for all this to back up, and then I think I should be ready to go and power everything on. I will say one thing I'm really concerned about is that I blow the fuse like to my entire main grid, because what I have going on is this whole power plant or power station takes 10,000 megawatts, but I'm only making 8,800. And so I have a ton of batteries though, so they should hold up, but I'm just hoping that they'll hold up longer I don't know though. I was hoping they'll hold up long enough for me to go ahead and do that, but I don't know. I don't even know that system yet. You know, I'm gonna go do that real quick actually. Alright, I finished up hooking everything. Up. And so now what I have set up here is I had a bio burner burn leaves, which for some reason took a very long time. Then it blew the fuse, and so now when I'm ready to power all of my things on, I just reset the fuse, and then all these should roar to life, which will be really cool to see. So now I need to go ahead and finally turn on my entire system. Yeah, without further ado, let us begin the power station. Oof. Alright, first up, water packaging. Alright, and then make heavy oil residue. So far, so good. Alright, let's go down there and check. But I need to go and make sure to turn all that on. It doesn't really matter, but it just feels good. Turn that on. Turn that on. Turn that on. And turn on turbo fuel. There we go. So now everything's on. So now if I go down there, I'm still crafting the plastic canisters because my idea is that they will package, and then I will take the unpackaged fuel and loop the canisters back into the system. That's what I have going right now. But I actually need to I need to do that too. There we go. I have to go back up and I have to hook up an assembler. I kind of forgot that. Good news is though, packaged stuff is... Wait, why is it stopped? Why is it stopped up now? Because this is backed up. And this is backed up. Why is it... What? Did I not connect it? Okay, that fixed it. So I have... So they did not link up? They must not have linked up. Okay. Those link up. And over here doesn't. That's weird. Maybe they're going in the opposite direction. No. It's weird. Did I not hook up the fuel? I know I hooked up the fuel. Did I not hook up the fuel? So I must not have hooked in the fuel. Huh. Okay. Well, let me do that real quick. Alright, I think I fixed the issue. So it was just a bunch of unconnected conveyor belts for some reason. But yeah, they're all connected. So now they go up and into the next section. So I think I fixed that. So now let's go ahead and make sure that all the other floors are working as well. Because if I made that mistake there, I really hope I didn't make any other mistakes there. Alright, so over here, the canisters are backed up because of another conveyor belt. Oh my goodness. Please tell me. Oh my gosh. it seems like something happened with the blueprint thing. I connected them, and I guess apparently the blueprints didn't actually auto-connect, even though they did, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna have to go back through all of these and redo it. And the thing is, I use blueprints for almost every floor, so I'm probably gonna be having to fix all of these conveyor belts for a little bit. Whoopee! Alright, that's hooked up. And so this goes down in some other system. And so now I have to go ahead and merge in these next other lanes as well. Alright, now I have all the empty canisters connected, so I need to go down there and turn off my plastic thing I made earlier ASAP. And then I'll go and check on the other things. Oh yeah, I was going to turn on my train station for the compacted coal. I gotta do that too. Alright, so to enable the train station, all I should be able to do is just go in here, and then train menu, and do turn off self-driving. Oh. Edit timetable. We're gonna do the, I think it's the sulfur for, no. This one. So, power station coal, power station sulfur, and then power station. Alright, let me double check this. So, we'll go over here, and then we're gonna go up the hill over to the first station, which will be the sulfur pickup, and I'm gonna pick up a thing of sulfur. Alright, so we're stopping, that's good. Dock, then power station. Oh, it's a coal pickup, never mind. Or did I just rename it wrong? Is this a coal or sulfur? Oh, it's coal, okay. So, oh yeah, power station coal pickup to sulfur. Okay, yeah, so that's right, okay. So, loads up. And then we move on. So now we're going to come over here to the sulfur pickup. And then we're going to load up a thing of sulfur. Alright. And now that we have the thing of sulfur, we should go on our way. It's like it does a very quick burp. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's just like a burp. Alright. So now we're going to do a little U-ey. And we're going to work our way back to the power station. Whee! Yeah, and then we brake. Yeah, we start slowing down. We start braking. Or just go with it. Alright, cool. So then we get over here. And then we drop off the coal and sulfur. Correct? Yes. Alright, that should be it. And then the coal and sulfur will go over here, and then they'll overflow into all the assemblers, which already filled up. Never mind, okay. Oh yeah, now for sulfur. Or for this. More conveyor belt problems. Why is it always the conveyor belt problems? Why? Alright, so now it works. Okay. So I did that successfully, and then it goes up there, and I guarantee the same thing happened over here, didn't it? No? Wow, it's a miracle! Alright, sweet. Only happened to the first row. Alright. So now, oh wait. Yeah, okay. So now coal and sulfur going in, they're splitting up, and so then they're going to start overflowing into all the other systems. Perfect. And then for the final floor, we have turbo fuel. Oh wait, I never checked the actual regular fuel. Let me do that real quick. Those aren't working. Okay. Let me check the regular fuel real quick. Alright. Alright, good news. We are making things. Perfect. Okay. And there doesn't look to be any conveyor belt issues. I might have already fixed those. Or I guess they just worked. That's great. So then they're going to go over there and go down. And then the fuel is being pumped up here. We're going to follow it up here actually. It's going to go way up here. And yes, I made sure to watch it. I know the fuel now goes over here. We're making turbo fuel, y'all. We're making turbo fuel. Let's go! Alright. We are now officially making turbo fuel. Yes! That feels amazing. Alright. So this whole process is working. It's just kind of slow, but hey, the process is working. And it looks like the fuel is good, I think. Yeah, it's good for the most part. Okay. It's just every now and then it's a little iffy, but it should be working for the most part. Good, 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 good. Okay. And that's it. That's the final floor. Why are some off? Oh, I forgot to connect these. That's right. There we go. Okay. Now they're all working, and these probably have a no compact coal. What happened? Did I have another conveyor belt issue? Another conveyor belt issue. Alright, how far did it go? I guess that was it. I'm gonna just go and fix up all these other ones just to, okay. And it looks like that might be it. Nope, one more. Now that might be it. Right? Nope. Come on. Now that should be it. Okay, I think we're done now. Okay, good. Alright. So now we should have all the compact coal hooked up. So now everything should be working, and alright. So the next step, the next compact coal delivery should be coming in any day now. Right? Yeah, the train's gone, so it's going to get the stuff. Would it be better to just use conveyor belts? Just wire the conveyor belts from all the way up there, down over, and then into here? If it comes to it, I'll do that. But I did want to try the train out, though. But I don't know, I don't see the train yet. So I am kind of worried. Because we're out of... Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? Oh, it's just backed up. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. So the train is working. How much stuff do I have left? Alright, looks like everything's working. Oh, I got plenty. Oh, the train's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. So is something backed up now? I guess? Wait, what's going on? It's going up over here. Okay. It's going way up over here. I guess it just can't use it fast enough? Why has it stopped? Another conveyor belt issue? No conveyor belt issue. Oh, wait. Yep, conveyor belt issue. Okay, well. Alright. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's weird. But, oh, that's right. Because it's also filling up all of that. Oh, that's going to take a long time. I just hope the battery... I think everything's okay. I think. I can double check real quick. How's it doing? Our consumption is staying good. We're staying below our production, which is always a plus. I think everything's fine. I'm hoping. Because I have plenty of battery power if we need it. But I think we might be fine. Which is good. I'm running out of fuel. Alright, why am I running out of fuel? Alright, everything looks fine. I think it's just a fact that... it's taking it time to get up there, obviously. So it's just taking the time to overflow and stuff. Wait. Oh. Wait, why is this one empty? Wait. Hold up. The fourth one is empty. Why is this fourth one empty? Let me guess. Another conveyor belt glitch. Yep. Wouldn't you know? Gracious. Can I ever get a break? Alright, everything's hooked up, so now I should be producing all the turbo fuel that I can. I saw a little bit, come on, I saw a little bit. Yep, there it is. Yep, that's a lot, I see it. Alright, it should be working now. It's just gonna take it a minute. Gracious. Alright, how are these looking? Alright, so once all those are full, then it should work. And so basically the idea is that all of these turbo fuel lines get backed up. Whoops. What I did. There you go. All these turbo fuel lines get backed up, and then these will back up, and then that will allow me to go ahead and turn on all the power generators. Oh, it's gonna take so long. Okay. And hopefully the power will eventually be stable. That's the goal. So yeah, I think everything's working.
I am so lonely. I have no body of my own.
Okay. Anyway, should be fine, I think. Should be okay. We're going to check on the stuff up here. Looks like the batteries aren't being used, which is always a plus. And it looks like everything's a green and go. Power's still fine. Let me just go ahead and run by everything and double check, make sure everything's reconnected, and should be good. Alright, I ran into a predicament. So, the train, what happens is it brings plenty of resources. Like, as you can see, it brings plenty of resources for me to use. But the problem is, whenever it comes back to reload it, everything stops. Like, everything stops moving. And so, I need a constant stream of input for this manifold system to work. So what I might do, what I'm going to do is switch this train station into just one long belt, or two belts technically, that just comes down and over here and plugs in. So I'm going to do that real quick and enjoy the transition. Ta-da! Yeah, all I did was just replace it, and I just got two belts and brought them in. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that. It didn't take me too long. So now we have a steady stream of inputs coming in, and as you can tell, it's already balanced out. So now, after rewiring all the water on the water packagers, and after fixing the breaker on all of these power generators, I will now unblock the valves and allow the filled up pipes of turbo fuel to go ahead and start filling everything up. Alright, now as you can see, all the pipes are filling up. Oh great, that's not good. They shouldn't be turning on. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm not ready for them just yet. Network. They shouldn't be turning on yet. The breaker hasn't been reset. Oh, I guess they just fixed the breaker once the power turns on. Huh. Alright. Okay. So I guess what I'll do is just go ahead and unblock the valves and let everything fill up. Alright. Hope this works. I really, really do hope this works. Alright, all the valves are unblocked. All of the turbo fuel is going into all the power generators. And as you can hear, everything is roaring to life. And so this line should be filling up. Yep, it's working. Alright, everything's starting to turn on. That's good. Alright. What's my power looking like? Power is being a little janky, but that's just because everything is starting to turn on. We're getting to about 7,000 megawatts. 9,000 megawatts. And as you can see, the more things that turn on, the more energy we get, which is good. So I'll come back whenever everything kind of like balances out. That way we get a good representation of what the energy should look like. Keep in mind, it should be about 70,000 megawatts that we should be getting from all these at once. So that's what I'm looking for. Well, scratch that. So I was going to wait for all that, but then I realized this system doesn't really work like efficiently. Doesn't really work at all. I don't have anything ready. I overlooked one major thing. The belts. What I overlooked is the fact that these belts only can carry a certain amount. So as you can see down at the bottom, I'm not carrying all that I'm making, and I'm not carrying all that I'm actually making, so I can't use all that I'm making. So what I'm gonna have to do is fix up a lot of the belt work, a lot of the machines, and one thing I also figured out down here is that I don't even need these, because as you can see, I'm not using all this fuel, so I don't even need this whole floor, which means I can take the oil out here and move it into here. What I'm gonna do is make sure it actually works, and then I'll probably move it in here, but that's not gonna be for this video. But yeah, so all I have to do is overclock a lot of machines, underclock, do some special things, and then I can ignore this and use all the water that I'm making for this system, which is what I need. That's what I'm running low on. And so I hope y'all enjoy this transition. And actually, hold on. Alright, so without further ado, enjoy the transition. Ta-da! As you can tell, I did a lot of things. Yeah, so I did a lot of things. So I rewired a lot of the fuel to make it more efficient. I rewired all of these things, so instead of it all being one continuous belt, it's all split up into multiple, which then allowed it to be able to be evenly distributed. And I just noticed that one of the, let me guess, the fuel backed up again. Did the fuel really back up again? The fuel backed up again, didn't it? No, I'm out of packaged fuel. Since when am I out of packaged fuel? This is working well. What? Anyway, it was working. I'll have to do some fixing. But I can now generate 70,000 megawatts of power. I will show you that once I fixed everything up and make sure everything works right. Alright, I think I fixed the problem. I think it was just an issue. I think I accidentally disconnected my oil system somehow. I'm not sure how, but I reconnected it, and I also had to fix something with the resin. Like, this elevator glitch, like coffee stain, come on. there was an elevator glitch that keeps happening, and where I would have two separate belts, like where was it at? Right here. Two separate belts. I had to update this belt for it to work, and it wouldn't work. I was using the auto connect blueprint, which I know it's still new, but like I never discovered that earlier, and it happened to like every single time I used the blueprint. But anyway, I fixed it up, so now everything should be working fine. For a minute, the sinks weren't working, and I actually thought my power grid blew. I was like, but we're fine. So now, if I go over here to check my power grid for this whole system, I should be at a nice good 70,000 megawatts of power. Yes sirree, look at that, 70,000 megawatts of power. Look at that, oh my gosh. And everything looks good. Oh, I don't know, is it good? I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. So yeah, we're getting 75. Oh no, jinxed it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we have a problem. Oh, great. What happened? It's probably over here in the factory. Let me double check. All right. So I think the issue is the fact that these are jamming it up, and I did that on purpose so I could do something interesting. And I've never done this before. So basically, what I'm gonna do is set up like a filter system. So we're gonna set up 5 awesome sinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm gonna put each of those belts with a smart splitter that has overflow into each of these sinks. And the goal is to make sure that there's no jamming up. Like, see here, it stops for a second, and it keeps going, it stops, keeps going. I'm gonna try to eliminate that by doing this. So, I don't know, we'll try it, see what happens. Alright, so basically what I do is I take this, left output will be overflow, center output will be, yeah, because I should have only empty canisters in here. There we go. So I have that. So then if I paste this to every single one, we now have it to where overflow will be this way. Oh. Well, I want it to be full. Okay, what's going on over here? Everything's fine. Okay. Moving on. I'm going to do this. So, I'll hook this up to a sink, even though I know it's not going to use one. And I'll let it just, like, gather over time. That will go to there. This will go to there. This will go over to here. Then this last one's going to be a bit tricky. We're going to set this one over to there. Perfect. And I need to give these things power. That would be very helpful, wouldn't it? Let's go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. Now we're starting the sinking process. Alright, now that the sinking process has started, I'm going to go ahead and just wait for everything to filter out. And I'll get back to y'all when I'll get back to y'all whenever everything's filtered out, everything's working smoothly, and hopefully we won't run into any more issues. Alright, I have finished it. It is done. You might be wondering what this is. This is like a blueprint I made, and what I also ended up doing was replacing everything I did with this system. This whole system suits itself. It's a 1-to-1, I found out. So if you overclock a packager, it's 150. Then you feed it into a refinery, overclock it, it takes 150 and makes 150, so it's 1-to-1. So what I did is I went ahead, remade everything here, every single floor I remade except the compacted coal. I had to make some more, but I managed. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you. I also redid the control room a bit. Alright, as you can see, I had to add some of these here to help with the production, which it is working pretty well. But yeah, this is I'm gonna work with this. I'm gonna probably go ahead and get rid of all of that and replace it with this instead, which should be plenty of power, obviously. And so I had to do this. I'll get rid of this in a second. But as you can tell, I have all this same as last time. Then I added this switch, which is the main grid, and I kind of forgot to. There we go. So now this is the main grid, and this is the power station. So when I flick this lever, this main grid will connect to here, and I will have unlimited power. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Dude, look at the grid. Oh my, uh-oh. That's not good. Is it okay? That was not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, it's because it's connected to the other stuff? Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to get rid of all this, and then it will be level and everything, and I'll have 70,000 megawatts. I'm not even going to bother, like the 100, it does look really cool. I think it's, what, 1 gigawatt? Correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure this is 1.3 gigawatts of power. I'm not entirely sure, but correct me if I'm wrong. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead, and off camera, I'm going to get rid of all of that, and then I'll rely on this for my power. And next episode, or next time I do Satisfactory, you can expect me to make one of the 3 project parts for phase 3, which is either going to be the, what's it called? Which is either going to be the modular engine, which takes 3 things, or the adaptive control unit, which takes 4 things. I already have automated wiring done, so I have to work on these next, and I also have computers done, so what I'm probably going to do is belt or train these to somewhere else where I can make these 2 and then make this. So I might make this, or I might make this, we'll see. But anyway, that will be it for this video, and I'll tell you, through the grace of God, I was able to finish this. It was a long time. This is about maybe 2 weeks after the last clip y'all saw. So, yeah, it was a lot to get rid of this, but also I can go ahead and get rid of these now. But yeah, it was, boy, it was a lot. Oh, wow, oh, that's right, I would have had 78,000 megawatts of power. Okay, those things were helping out a good bit. So yeah, 78,000 megawatts of power. I'm gonna get rid of those. And yeah, hope y'all enjoy this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, please. And anyway, I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye, and God bless.